This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the Carolina Panthers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off and running from Raymond James. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. Things going well so far. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
First down 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Okay, so their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Set it. Bronco 80.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Not able to get away from the big Vita Ville.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go! 70 Lions!
He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. One of the tight ends motions right. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Now facing 3rd and 8 after that delay of game penalty.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get an even 10 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So 1st down from the 41. Here's Baker. It's made by Bucky Irving. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Baker now from the gun. Oh, he put everything he had in it. Brought in inside the 20. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. But you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
They go play action on 1st down. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Got it. Ready?
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
I'll throw it. On the move, headed right. The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. And the Buccaneers scoop it up. That return doesn't get much, but it does get him across the midfield stripe. No luck finding his receiver that time. All set to go now from the 35. 1st down, here's Baker. Short pass brought in. Running in the red zone. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pull that in front further, 13-zip. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Panthers nothing. Chase
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Let's go now.
They'll send him over right. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Complete over the middle. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
And he He's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
18, 5 in. Go.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Cuffs, this is Xavier Leggett. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Panthers first down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Send the tight end in motion. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and two very different tones and tenors on these two sidelines. One coach is pleading, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. The give to Irving to start this drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock Heward, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
180. Alert, 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 alert.
From the gun, Mayfield. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Bucks have the first.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Our score, 14-0. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. He surges ahead for 5. Make it 2nd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Hey, alert, alert. 20. Watch out.
Mayfield now, blitz coming. Deep shot off his back foot. This is brought in at the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Complete on the option. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal. Irving. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together...
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Panthers nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Good work so far. He's got room. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. First down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go.
Motion the tight end over. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going deep! And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
On second down, it's Etienne. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Panthers first.
9 yards.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First and 10 now from the 46. Back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Come on. Hit! Fix the Eagles!
Looking to throw here. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
From the gun on third down. He has the first over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Still sticking with the passing game. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready, ready.
Sticking to the air here. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Buying some time right. Catch is made in close. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers chop some of the lead off before the half. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers get it back to a 14-point game.
Panthers 7. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. He manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Throwing, Baker. Hits him on the out route. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Irving trying to run for the 1st. He spins right by him. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the 1st down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out. To the air on 3rd and long. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Come on. Set. Ready?
1st down, play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Ready? 65. Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out to his right. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
13 yards. And it's third down.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
We're going to start the half with a give to Irving. Rob Fight, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Hits his running back. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, here's Baker. Ooh, not a good throw there. They're going to make the interception. And the Panthers are going to take over after the interception. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
To throw here on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Now we give to ETN running right. The second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that first down marker.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Man in motion here. ETN on 3rd down. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He's got it near the 8. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Panthers, first down.
Come on.
First and goal.
And one of the tight ends in motion right. They'll run. ETN. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Get it.
He's dropping back to throw. Cut near the goal line. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Panthers 14. Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. You say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you more interceptions.
A gain of 15 there, and that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Kings!
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. He's going deep this time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down.
Regular.
Throwing again is Baker. He's looking deep once again. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 13-point lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 3. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
19 tight. Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 65 cash. 65 cash. Ready?
They'll throw to begin this drive. Forced out to his right. He's going to let this go. Deep down the big gain downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Let's go now. 60 by 6.
Now toss it to Etienne. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Mustang 19.
Pass play now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Panthers calling on Ryan Fitzgerald here to attempt this field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that gets him back to within 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter. Baker now off to play fake. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Buccaneers have that football, partner, and more importantly, they've got a good lead. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down, give to Irving. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10, it's Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
180. What's up?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. To his back, here's Rashawn White. And this one doesn't go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Done.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Bucs have the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Rashawn White touchdown. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. Because a broken tackle, it can mean a touchdown.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Okay,
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Trying to throw this from the gun. He beams one deep right side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Cut.
On 2nd and 10, Young. He's got a man left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Down, left, red, yellow, 43. Ready?
Willing to throw here on 3rd. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12. First down, Carolina.
Set, red, shoot, yellow, 10 black. Cut.
Again, it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Tanaroa McMillan he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
Ready.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Here comes the screen for ETN. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Strong running inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
They've got a man in motion. To the air yet again, Young. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
19, cut 19.
Still sticking with the passing game. Nice catch along the sideline. Awesome body control to stay in bounds there. Ooh, but we've got a flag on the play. A gain they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Your work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Going all the way to the end zone here. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers make it an 11-point ball game. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it 2nd and long. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Running on 2nd with White. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers moments away from a 2-0 start. Extra DB out there for the Panthers. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And this one is launched downfield. Has it down close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers have likely locked up the win right there. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Pressure gets there right side. It's blocked. And the Panthers grab it. Space on the right. He's got room. 30. And against all odds, they get the block and return it all the way for 2.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Cut. 10-foot drill green. Cut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Come on, steal, black.
A 2nd down throw for Young. Caught, nice gain left side. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
Red, cycle. Cut.
1st down, Young. Escapes the pocket. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the 1st down. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Going play action. Young sends this to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
32. Black ultra.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Red, yellow, 45, white. Needle blue.
Looking to throw it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Watch out!
They draw it up for him.